Okay, so we're just going to bring it around. And of course, it works just fine with power on, too, right? So, there, we're going to bring it, horse it back, and 56.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So
just lower.
So clarification: the top one's flashing, right? So
Yeah.
that means you're there.
It means you're there if it's calibrated properly. It means that when that's flashing, you should be feeling the buffet.
So you're at the buffet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's flashing to get your attention.
So can you do that again? Because I want to do what an instructor would do from this seat. That was like 65.
Yeah, which is a lot higher than you're normally going to.
So you're looking for the flash correlate airspeed.
Right. And, if we just really honk this thing, now that's full power. Look at that.
Hard to grab the speed. It was 40 something.
Yeah, right. But that was an accelerated kind of thing. We'll recover. See how when I really relaxed back pressure, how fast the stall broke? Or how the AOA changed? Yeah, 121.
So let me ask a dumb,
there are no dumb questions.
Yeah, I know. I'd say the same thing too.
So right there is where I'm trying to hold it for approach. And so
this is approach, right?
That's should be 1.3 VSO.
So it's calibrated for 1.3 VSO.
Should be.
That particular airplane is calibrated for that.
Right. Okay. So now that's slower.
Yeah.
That's slower.
Yeah.
That's slower still. Our higher angle of attack.
Yeah.
We're still trying to understand how to talk about it to people because we always you hear me say slower. Well, it's not necessarily slower, but it's a higher angle of attack.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
It's like we're trying to talk about angle of attack too.
Yeah.
So how do you say you're unloading the wings?
You're on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the wings
right.
Are doing more
So
work.
So I'm sitting here with a nice low angle. I'm trying to get some altitude back so I don't hit the ground. And then I'm going to basically pull it over really tight, really steep. And, it wants to stall, right? But if I relax the back pressure, look at that. I'm still in this insanely steep. Now I'm in a death spiral, right? But
the wings are doing
the wings doing its thing, right? It doesn't care, right? 90-degree bank. I can increase the angle of attack or decrease the angle of attack. There.
That's a good one.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, that's a good one. Where you're in the bank, you're adding it.
Right. 90-degree bank. And that's a good demo. But, this is the kind of stuff you do in the second lesson. I mean, but look at that. No, I'm going to hit the ground if I'm not careful.
You're literally just playing with the angle of attack.
All I'm doing is flying
angle of attack.
Right. Will this thing roll? I need some altitude and I need some speed. Worst thing we can do is break the sim, and then you reset it. My second to last my last simulator session in the Space Shuttle Simulator, we were flying the last Space Shuttle mission. I was flight director. I booked myself 2 hours of simulator time after I got off shift because I just wanted to fly it one last time because they were turning the lights off on the sim at the end of the landing. And I went over my second to last landing. I was over Edwards.
You mean the shuttle program was ending? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
right.
Okay, yeah.
I was over Edwards lake bed at 40,000. I rolled it inverted, and split S to a landing on the lake bed. Yeah. My last one was absolutely on the numbers, by the book, perfect landing. Because that's the one I wanted to remember. But I wanted to do those two wild ass,
What's the VSO of the
Yeah, I went out there in May.
Nobody knows. It's a Delta wing. Okay, let's just have fun. Let's see. Okay, we need some speed. I'm gonna bring her up into a roll and inverted. I'm unloaded. Look at that. No AOA.
You did it. We got to add that. I'm going to add that to the lesson and see. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know.
Can you do that again?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's try it again. I want to drop the nose a little bit, roll it on over, saw the speed.
And then I can bring the loading back in.
That is cool.
Okay. There's an airport out there, so it's over. It's out here. I want to give someone else a chance to play with this. I've seen what I need to see. So,
and what do you think? Do you think it's
I think
doing
it's,
what
I
we
think,
wanted to
yes.
do to start out with, as far as like an introduction?
Yes.
To getting people,
yes.
One, how this works.
How that works, how they fly.
A better sense of angle of attack and what it means.
Right.
In their flying.
Yep.
So even if they don't have one, at least they'll have maybe a little bit more of an intuitive,
exactly.
Understanding.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, you made nice little shapes there.
Isn't that good?
That's pretty good.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much.